The life value of one organic lead source. Why most local businesses are leaving money on the table? Let me ask you something. How much are you spending on ads every single month? $2,000, $3,000. And what happens when you stop paying? The leads stop coming, right? The phones just stops ringing. Most local business owners I talk to are sucked on this hamster wheel. They pay Google, they pay Facebook, and every month they have to write another check just to keep their phones ringing. But here's the thing nobody is talking about. What if you owned the source of your leads instead of renting it? Think about it like this. If you're a plumber, roofer, HVAC company, landscaper, or electrician, you're competing for the same customers. Everyone is bidding on the same Google ads. The cost per click keeps going up, the quality of leads keeps going down, and you're stuck wondering if there is a better way. There is. And I'm going to show you exactly what it looked like using a case study that got us 16 qualified customers in 12 months without spending a single dollar on ads after the initial setup. So basically what we're going to show you right here is how this simple one-page website that cost less than $100 to build and develop was able to generate us 16 qualified leads from people filling out this form entirely. The hidden cost you never calculate. Here's what most local business owners miss. They look at the monthly ad spend and think this is the only cost. But there is another number you're not tracking, the lifetime value every customer you could have gotten completely for free. Let me break this down in simple numbers. You're spending $2,000 per month on ads versus $24,000 per year over the course of 5 years. That is $120,000. Over 10 years, you just spent $224,000 on something you never really owned. But what if instead of renting that traffic, you literally owned it? What if you built something and it kept working for you month after month, year after year? That is what organic lead generation does. And the crazy part is it costs less than 1 month of ads to set up. The problem is most local businesses are invisible on Google. When someone searches for your service in your city, they find your competitors, they find Yelp, they find NG, they find the big national companies, but they do not find you. And every day that happens, you're basically losing customers who are ready to buy right now. So I'm going to walk you through this mechanic case study website that we built out for less than $100 and that was able to generate us leads, up to 16 leads from people filling out this form. You're probably watching this video and you know how difficult is it for people to fill out a form. Most people just want to call out a business owner and have them answer. But we're telling you that people actually went through and filled out the form on this website to get a service. This should tell you something. So let's dive in. The first thing we did with this website was get an exact match domain. You might ask, what's an exact match domain? An exact match domain, it basically means you including the core service that you render plus the city in which you render that service in trying to get the domain. This is exactly what it's going to look like. Our core service here is gutters. Our cities that we are targeting, it's McKinney. So you basically get a mix of this within the domain and you come up with something like this as the domain name. This works. Reason is Google trusts this kind of domain. They see it as a domain that is local to the area that you're trying to target. So that's the first thing we did. The number two thing we did is tell Google about what our website is about. And this you can do by including the title of the website, by basically naming the core service you render plus related service plus the city in which we render this service in. The third step we took was include the core service plus related service plus the city in the headline tag of this website homepage. Then the fourth step is basically include the core service plus city in the first paragraph just below the headline of the homepage. And that concludes this section above the fold. The next section here now is the Our Service section. This is where you want to list out all of the related services that you offer within your area. In our case, it's repair, cleaning, replacement, and what have you. Then you briefly want to talk brief about each of the services and how it benefits the users. The third section here is why they should choose this company itself. So in this section, you want to explain the process of how you service your clients from when they call or fill in the booking form to getting their services all fixed. Then you want to mention here how long you've been in business, if you're licensed, if you're insured, if you're family owned, if you offer financing, if you've gotten awards of some sort. This is the section you want to include all of this. This helps you build trust with people who are trying to connect with your service and also tells Google that you are a reputable business to be reckoned with. Then the second to last thing you have to do is to answer questions that people frequently ask on Google for services relating to what you do. And Google gives you a data of what this kind of questions look like. When you type a specific service that you render on Google, you see this section they call people also ask. There's a question here, how much do gutters cost on average in Texas? So as a guest going after the national searches, Texas is quite broad and the city we're targeting is McKinney. So you will phrase the question like, how much do gutters cost on average in McKinney, Texas? How much does it cost to put gutters on a $1,500 square foot house in McKinney? You just want to answer queries that are specific to your location. You could also use ChatGPT or Gemini.ai to come up with relevant questions within your niche. Then the last thing we did is basically include the zip code of the area we're trying to target, which is McKinney. This helps us turn up for searches that includes the zip code. For gutter contractors in the zip code, we are ranking position number one. For gutter installer in the zip code, ranking position number two. So basically, when someone searches your services online, three sections appears. The sponsored section right here, the Google Business Profile section, which gets almost 65% of the calls, here gets 25%, and the remaining 10 or 15% goes to this organic section right here below the map pack. And this is exactly where we want your websites to rank. If you stick with me to the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get multiple websites to rank for cities you service anywhere between 5 to 20-mile radius of your primary location. So basically, that's all we did with this website to get it ranked on the position of Google and how Google was able to love the content on the website and get it ranked. The next thing we have to do, or we did, was get Google to trust this website. Basically, getting Google to trust this website, you've got to list your website on local directories. We have a list of over 400 local directories right here that we listed our service business, including Yelp and other big directories. And we didn't go out and fill out this thing ourselves. You could basically go on this website and register them yourself, or you could basically hire the services of Mohammed Waheed on Fiverr. He does this for $75, and you get all of the delivery within 7 business days. Basically, that's all we spent. When I said we spent less than $100, we spent local directories for $75 and the domain name for just $15, and we're able to generate 16 qualified leads that would have cost us anywhere between $1,500 to $3,000 if we were to spend money on ads. There were a lot of things we didn't do with this website that would have doubled the number of leads that we've gotten. First of all is the active phone number. We didn't have an active phone number on this website. So if we had an active phone number on this website, we would have doubled or tripled the number of calls. Reason being that most people who are looking for a local service business to come out and help them are usually looking to speak with somebody and want somebody within the hour to come. They don't want to fill out a form that takes 24 to 72 hours to get a response back. The next thing we could have also done with this website is have a dedicated page for each of these related service. What do I mean by that? Gutter repair will have its own page, such that everything about that page just talks about gutter repair. Gutter cleaning will have its own page. Everything about that page will just talk about just gutter cleaning for that specific service. And this would have further boost our authority within Google. And the last thing we could have done is also include nearby locations. I have here the map of McKinney right here. There are surrounding locations that would have serviced that within 5 to 20-mile radius: Prosper, New Hope, Lowry Cross, St. Pristine, Lucas, Allen, and so on and so forth. So we could have had dedicated pages for each of these locations and services that is being rendered in this location. And thus, this could have boost the authority of the website and thus tends Google to show our website for searches relating to those specific search phrase, and will definitely get more visibility and those more calls and more revenue for the business. Then for the off page side of things, aside from the local directories, the difference between ranking position number two and position number one is the number of high authority websites mentioning you. Consider you have over 400 people vouching for you for a specific job that you do. You basically do not need to say so much in the interview to be able to land that particular job. That's exactly how Google works. The more high website authority, or the more website authority, the more authority website that mentions your business and links back to it, the more you get ranked in Google. So in order for you to rank position number one for this specific phrase, you need more links pointing to your website. And the cheapest way to do this is via press release. Press release basically is a newsworthy article that mentions a specific service offering about your business. And we leverage this service. We use this premium plan from King's Newswire. It guarantees you 450 websites are going to mention you, and all of these are linking back to your own page, further strengthening on the exact match domain power that Google already loves. So this you can get it for $70. Then if you're not still consistent with exactly the results that you see, you also need very high quality backlinks that cost just one link cost anywhere between 74 to $95. And my local SEO mentor, which I follow here, Jackie Show, offers niche edit and local guest posts from anywhere between 74 to $90 for guest post and $90 to $95 per niche edit. So you could have either one of these links coming every once in a month or maybe two in a month. This would further boost your rankings in the SERPs and you thus get more leads. I reiterate, your Google Business Profile gets majority of the calls that come in, followed by the sponsored ads. The organic section get way less leads. But in order for you to completely dominate your area, so since we've established that our local area, Google tends to trust the exact match domain. All it costs you to get started up is $224. And for you to service more locations and get better results as it gets ranking in our page, there's something that I really need you to understand right here. From this search, when I search cultural contractor in this zip code, you find out that we're outranking Yelp, a very big directory space. We're outranking another one here, Angie's List, MapQuest, and today's homeowner. We are outranking all of these big websites. Reason being that because we are targeting this specific search query with the homepage of our website, the zip code is being included. We have contractor and gutters mentioned on our website. We're able to outrank all of these big competitors, and also because of the number of links that are pointing to it. Imagine having over 400 citations pointing onto the homepage. Then you add 450 press release website also point to the homepage. Then if you do occasional high quality backlinks once a month, you'll definitely crush your competition. Hence, we're able to generate more leads. In order for you to replicate this for multiple cities, we also recommend that the multi micro site system and how to dominate multiple cities. So since we've established that the exact match domain works in a specific city and we are able to see the rankings, we might as well do this for all other nearby locations that we serve. In our case, Allen, Prosper, Princeton. And what this guarantees us is giving us every chance to outrank the biggest players in a niche in that specific location. So imagine we're able to get anywhere between one to two leads or five leads after a few months. That is anywhere between uh, 14 to 35 leads consistently per month from all the combination of the websites that you own. It costs just $224 to get this done and started for you right now. So let's say the average customer value is worth $500. Some jobs are way smaller and some are bigger. So, but $500 is basically reasonable for most local service business. If you get 20 leads and you close just 25% of them, that's five customers rather, and that's $2,500 in revenue every single month. And over the course of a year, that's 30,000 in revenue. Over the course of 5 years, 150, and in 10 years, $300,000. And you only pay $224 per site to set it up. Even if you build all seven sites for $1,568, compare that to spending $2,000 on ads every single month. And over the course of 10 years, you spend $24,000 on ads. With this system, you spend 2,000 once and you generate more revenue. That's the lifetime value of owning your lead source. instead of renting it. Why should you listen to us? Because we've actually tested the system and we've shown you results that we got. We've basically walked you through how to build out this page for yourself, how to generate all of these links, where to get them, where to buy them completely for cheap. And you've seen that this works. So you could basically take this video and give it out to another professional to help you do this out yourself, or you could basically walk through it and set the site up yourself completely $224 today. Or you could work with us. We could book a call with us. We'll see exactly what your competition is in your market and see exactly how to help you rank better. And when you work with us, we don't just build out this website for you. We also help you manage and optimize your Google business profile every single week. Most businesses set it up once and never touch it again, and it does not really work that way. You want to regularly post weekly updates, respond to reviews strategically. We also help you build a review collection system such that when you are unable to respond to reviews, because these are ranking signals, will help you respond to them automatically. We set up AI CRM that helps you book clients. You're able to track the number of leads that you have. You're able to have these records and follow up with leads as soon as they come in. We also stay updates with all of Google's recent changes because they tend to change every few months and now. Then we stay on top of these changes and implement the strategies as soon as they come in. So we manage your customer and run campaigns for other services that you offer. So you could basically keep paying for the ads. I'm not saying ads are bad. If they are working for you, you keep them going. But you really want to strategically channel a bit of that profit into building out this lead source for yourself completely, such that every day this generates leads for you time over time, and you can slowly turn off those ad spend and basically get those ad spend to at least zero at some point. Like I said, $224 gets you started. If you have questions, leave them in the comment section. And for this video, we're offering a risk-free trial for Google Business Profile Optimization. We rank you in the top 3 search on Google. You don't pay until you see results. Right now, I want you to book a free local SEO audit call. We'll look at your market competition and show you exactly how to dominate your area. We break down the $224 done do-it-yourself path step by step, or we can discuss the done-for-you service. The leads are out there. The customers are searching for you right now. The question is, are they finding you or your competitors? Let us make sure they find you. Book a call with us today. If you like this video or if you stayed so far, thank you very much. Like this video and subscribe to our channel. And if you have questions, leave them in the comment section and I will do well to respond to them. See you in the next video.